Okay, so I'm starting from the beginning. This time we're not going to open the door and call the police.
Without replying, I pushed the emergency button to call the police.
Stupid human.
Yeah, fuck going through all that. Yeah, I kind of know what happened, so yeah, I don't want my life to be screwed over.
What the hell? She left? I don't hear anything anymore.
With whom were you speaking?
There was someone outside, just a minute ago.
Someone? Who?
It was a female voice. But it's weird. Before leaving, she said, "Stupid human."
What? A woman? What did she look like?
Gosh, I didn't want to say she's fuckable.
I didn't even see her. She threatened to break the door down. But as soon as I called the police, she disappeared.
Are you sure?
Tom, I'm not nuts. I don't hear imaginary voices.
Alright. I'd like to go now. I don't want to stay here and answer all the usual police questions.
Okay, don't worry. You can go if you want. See you tomorrow at the office.
Good night.
At last, Tom left. I can sleep in peace now. But when the police arrive, what can I say? I have no idea. I just heard a voice. Maybe I was wrong when I acted on impulse. Maybe they'll even ask me for a fee for the wrong call.
That night, by not opening the door, Luke changed the course of his life forever.
Yeah, you're telling me.
A common, everyday gesture, but in that specific case, it would have important consequences for Luke. Who was behind that voice? Luke never got to know. It could have been his perfect partner, or his doom. Or the doom of the entire world.
Or a combination of all three.
In the end, he got married with Helen, and they even had 2 kids. They often fought, but they remained together until the end.
Huh, interesting. Okay, well, the end. Yay. Okay, so I've gone a bit ahead this time, and we're taking the gun out. So let's try shooting her. I'm sure this will end well.
As quickly as I can, I shoot at her. A perfect shot to the head, but
You humans are all the same.
she disarms me with a punch.
Destroy everything that's different, right? It's the easiest solution.
Stop! What are you going to do now?
What I've been created to do. Kill.
No, wait! Ah!
Poor
Oh,
Luke.
rip.
A really bad ending. But you have to admit, he really looked for it. Tanya did a great job. Not a trace remained of the body. Not seeing him at work the day after, and unable to reach him at home, Tom reported the disappearance to the police. At first, Helen thought it was a lame trick to avoid the marriage issue. Then she thought Luke ran off with a lover somewhere. But at last, she realized he was gone, and started to cry desperately. The police tried to find him for several months, unsuccessfully. Then the case went cold, and the investigation was closed.
Well, at least she kinda cared for me in the end. But yeah, I kinda deserved that one.
A small... I only have... I take a sleeping pill with a glass of water. So finally I'll be able to sleep, after all those worries.
Was I able to use them before? Don't think it was, actually. Huh, don't know why I could use the sleeping pills now, but I took them.
The pills are already doing their job. I throw myself onto the bed and fall into a deep sleep.
Oh yeah, and she's also watching me. I don't like that. Okay, so I think instead of going back to work after my break, we're going to go to the police station.
Yes. How can I help you?
Yeah. Again, probably isn't going to work well, but
I'd
went well for
like
us.
to report something.
What is it?
A woman. She entered by force in my home. But she isn't a normal woman. She's some kind of robot.
Where do you live?
But don't you want to hear the rest of the story?
No, we already know everything. She's a dangerous criminal.
I give him all the required directions to reach my place. While I do that, I almost feel sick for having betrayed Tanya. But I'm not sure of her real intentions.
Perfect. Tina,
Okay, well that was surprisingly easy.
Yes? What's the matter?
call reinforcements. We found her. Let's go. Quick!
Hey, but what will you do to her?
Thanks for your cooperation. You can go.
Luke never forgot Tanya and what he did to her when he went to report her to the police. Once arrived at home, he could not find peace for what he had done. He couldn't and didn't want to talk about it with anyone, though. Often Luke still had those strange visions in which Tanya appeared to him like in a dream, and she asked him for help, but he couldn't do anything for her. Unfortunately, such visions ended up disturbing Luke's mind, who was internated in a clinic and then officially declared crazy. He spent the rest of his life in a mental hospital.
Oh great, I ended up being crazy, so it didn't end well for me anyway. I mean, kinda deserve it after turning her in. I mean, I guess she made sure of that.
I didn't even pass by my home. I don't know whether it's been a good idea, leaving Tanya alone for all this time. Anyway, now I'm here at the office.
Okay, slightly different dialogue, because I spent the night at Helen's, and then decided not to go see Tanya this time. Hopefully this will be okay, I guess, because we kinda know what happened. Uh-oh. Got an achievement.
Mr. Luke Black?
Oh no. Because yeah, I've only been getting achievements popping up for endings, so... Uh-oh. I don't like it, because the achievement said jealousy.
Yes, it's me. Why do you ask?
I'm terribly sorry.
Huh? What happened?
Helen, your girlfriend, was found dead inside her shop.
A tremendous blow. My body sinks morbidly into the office seat, as if an invisible weight was pressing down on me. And I can't stop thinking that it's all Tanya's fault.
She was killed. If this can be of any comfort, the doctor said she didn't suffer.
She did it!
Pardon?
Tanya. A robot-like being. She came to my house. Oh my god, and I even tried to help her. Apparently, the police knew this story very well. I see Tina immediately informing her superiors about this.
We must investigate your flat immediately. She could still be hiding there.
Yes, I'll come too.
Would you really be that stupid to still be in the apartment?
Try to be strong.
Inside Luke's flat, there was no trace of Tanya. From that day, she disappeared from Luke's life, almost as if she was nothing but a bad dream. The police searched from top to bottom, but they found nothing except for some writing, apparently carved with a laser on the bathroom mirror. The writing says, "I'm sorry." That day, Luke lost Helen, and he couldn't find peace after it. He fell into a long period of depression. After several years, and numerous unsuccessful attempts by Tom to have him meet other women, Luke made a painful decision. His trustworthy pistol, Phasor 3000, was the best choice to end his empty, meaningless life.
Well, fuck, that was a depressing fucking ending. Okay, I'm wondering what would happen if I go back home. Probably not good, but...
Unfortunately, I have to pass by my home. I left some documents there.
I see. It's okay. We'll do it another time.
It's better I go. I'm very tired. See you tomorrow.
Yes, sure.
Same to you. Love you.
Okay, well, that ended better than I expected.
Where have you been?
I've been around.
Why?
It's very late. I thought something had happened to you.
You were waiting for me. So, you were worried about me?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, it sure sounds like you're worried.
A bit.
I mean, as long as you don't kill my girlfriend again, we should be all good.
But only because you're my cover.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, what about the shower?
You know, I have a question going through my head since yesterday, but I didn't have the time to ask you.
And that is?
Yesterday when I came, you were taking a shower. Why?
Why not?
I mean, you're a robot. It's not like you need to get clean.
But you are a robot. Or something like that. What sense is it for you to take a shower?
I feel the same pleasure as humans. And I get dirty like humans, you know? I don't like feeling dirty.
I mean, depends on what dirty we're talking about.
I understand.
Ask about this, then.
Forgive me if I insist, but why are you wanted by the police?
I already told you that I don't want to talk about it.
But what is your plan? You can't stay here forever.
It's better if you don't know. Trust me. It's late. Go to bed.
Okay, I guess I'm going to bed.
Okay then. Good night.
Good night, Luke.
It's strange. I got the sensation that she wants to tell me something. Like back in high school, when I used to go out with a girl and we were alone, there was a moment of silence. During those seconds, the strangest ideas passed through my head. Tanya's soft lips touched mine for a few seconds. She kissed me?
Forgive me. I don't know why I did it.
Ooh, I get to flirt with her.
In any case, it wasn't bad at all. For a robot.
Hey, we're improving our
Stop it.
relationship with her.
Just in case you would like to train, I am in the bedroom.
Ooh.
No, I don't think so. That will do for today.
As you wish. See you tomorrow then.
See you.
It's absurd. Kissed by some kind of robot? Better not putting absurd ideas in my head. She's just a robot after all. And Helen is a real person. A human being. With all the good and bad sides. Better sleep now. Who knows if Tanya has anything to do with Mark's research project at Nanotech. I don't know whether it's a good idea telling her about it or not. I'm so tired.
Again, I wish I could fall asleep that quickly, but that was definitely an interesting interaction. You good there?
What was that? What's the matter? Maybe it's better to go and check.
Okay, let's
Now
go
I
out
understand
then.
what this noise is. Tanya is crying in the bathroom. She really seems desperate.
Didn't sound like crying to me. Let's go to the
I
bathroom
try
then.
entering, but she locked herself in. Tanya, open! What's up?
Go away.
Yeah, let's try with kindness. I don't think being bad with her is not gonna fix things.
Tanya, open the door. I beg you. Why are you crying?
Go back to bed.
I just want to help you. Believe me.
Oh hey, that was a good thing to do.
You can't.
Nothing to do. What is wrong with her? I hear something like a whisper, as if she's talking to herself. I lay my ear on the bathroom's door in order to hear better.
I can't do that. He's a good guy.
Uh-oh. I think I should start worrying.
Yeah, I think so, just a little bit. Seeing as we know about where her brain, who her brain belongs to. Okay, let's enter the bathroom
Nothing
then.
to do. She doesn't answer and she locked herself in. The hell can I do? Maybe it would be better if I went back to Helen. But what could I tell her? It's midnight already now. While I'm thinking, I hear the noise of the door opening.
I beg you, help me.
Oh, I don't know why you're mostly naked, but
Tanya,
okay.
What's wrong?
I don't want to do that.
What?
I don't want to hide here forever.
Says that she hides somewhere else. No, let's ask her to stay.
But you want to go away from here?
I don't know.
Stay here. Please.
Why do you want me to stay now?
Because you seem desperate. I'd feel guilty sending you away. And I believe you have good intentions and that you'd never hurt me.
Hey, you.
Thank you.
Proved that.
But I'd like to know something. I think I have the right to. Among the thousands of flats in the city, why did you come to hide right here?
Because you work for nanotech.
Yes, I think I told you. So what? Who knows? Maybe in the end it has some connection to Mark's secret project.
I need your help. I was created in one of nanotech's secret labs. I managed to escape, but I'm not sure what I am exactly.
What?
Exactly that. It's not by chance that I'm here.
But what do you want from me? What should I do exactly?
I want to know who I am.
I'm not sure I understand.
Listen, I don't know how to explain it. I have blurred memories, but they don't belong to the world's recent history.
What does it mean?
I remember the sea, the green fields. I remember the seasons. I don't remember the rain. I was not born in this century.
But it's impossible!
I mean, it is possible when she has a different brain.
I know, and I'm going crazy over this.
Okay, let's go to sleep now. Tomorrow we'll think about what to do, okay?
May I sleep with you?
What do I do now?
Well, I mean, how could I refuse?
Okay.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to you.
Okay. She won't do anything to me? What a pity.
Yeah, what a shame.
I go in the bedroom while she dresses again. Then, suddenly, she appears in front of me.
How do I look?
Well, hello there.
Wow. Very well, I'd say.
Yeah, very nice.
Sorry for borrowing one of Helen's dresses.
Of course it's Helen's.
It's incredible. They fit you perfectly.
Yes, obviously. I can stretch my muscles and my skin the way I prefer, so I adapted myself to her shape.
Oh, of course.
So what I have in front of me is Helen's body with Tanya's face? Absurd. But I have to admit it fits her better. What am I saying? Am I crazy?
I mean, you went crazy in one landing, so wouldn't put it past you, but,
I decide to switch the light off before other strange ideas come to my mind. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep peacefully tonight.
well, definitely gotta get morning wood in the morning.
Luckily, I managed to sleep for a few hours at least. Who can be here at this time? I dress up quickly and I run to see who it is.
Luke, what the hell are you still doing at home?
Oh, it's Tom.
But what time? Damn it, it's 11!
And you didn't reply to any call. I ran here because I thought something happened to you and... Who is she?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Tanya. She's wearing another of Helen's outfits, but it's a jogging suit.
Hi, You must be Tom, right?
Oh yes, pleased to meet you. But who are you?
My name is Tanya, and I'm Luke's cousin.
Oh, looks like we're going for the cousin route again.
Cousin? Hey Luke, you didn't tell me that such a hottie was. Oops! I mean that you had such a beautiful cousin.
I never told you for very obvious reasons. I didn't want you to bother her like you usually do.
Bother? Not at all. It's just... I am astonished by such a beauty.
Thanks, Tom.
And if it gets you away from my Helen, sure, why not?
Okay, I think now it's time to go back to the office. Right, Tom?
I'll go jogging in the park.
Huh? At the park? The one near here?
Yes. Can't you see how I am dressed?
Isn't the park where
Before Tom was able to finish the sentence, I close his mouth and push him out of the flat. Better if Tanya doesn't know that Helen goes there too.
Ha Luke.
What's up?
That is not your cousin, right?
But why are you here? Did they give you a special permit?
No, I simply had my lunch break earlier. I was hungry. You know how it is. Now don't pretend you didn't hear my previous question. That is what the famous Tanya looks like. The one you even called in your sleep. I can understand you well indeed.
Damn it. I really hope she and Helen will not meet at the park.
About that.
Sorry, but they don't know each other, do they?
I think Tanya knows about Helen.
Tell me something more about her. How long have you known her?
Ooh, uh-oh. Do we get to tell him or lie to him? Sure, why not? Let's tell him the truth.
It's a complicated story. I'll tell you while we head to the office. I don't want to be even more late.
Okay, come on, tell me.
I briefly tell him what happened, neglecting the fact that she comes from the nanotech labs. Tom is the last person to whom I'd tell such a secret, since it concerns his work too. And that's the end of the story.
Damn it, what a mess. Well, if you want, Tanya can come stay at my place. It wouldn't be a problem for me to...
No.
She's just a robot. Well, I mean...
Exactly. And I'm not even sure she's totally harmless. I'd be sorry if you got killed.
Come on, such a beautiful creature.
I assure you that if you saw her when she entered my home, you wouldn't think this way.
Okay, I trust you.
Be careful. Don't say a word until I find out something more, okay?
Sure. This time, I'll be very careful.
And so we arrive at the office. Why does Tanya want to go out now? Before, she was so concerned about hiding, and now she suddenly wants to go jogging at the virtual park? Doesn't make any sense. Unless her true intentions are different. But what can they be?
Because she is probably jealous. Well, we'll soon see. Because I'm going on a different route, maybe things have changed, but I don't know. And I can call Helen.
I want to call Helen. I don't know why, but I believe Tanya is jealous of her, even if it seems impossible. I'd hate it if something happened to her. After all, Tanya's not as harmless as she appears to be.
Luke?
Hi, Helen.
What a nice surprise. You never call me from the office.
Yes, it's true.
Did you need anything?
No, I just wanted to...
Well, I've already...
Great.
Are you going to the park?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll do what I can. I'm not
Okay.
sure it's a good idea going to the park, since Tanya's there. Or maybe I should go there exactly for that reason.
Yeah, we already heard that phone call, but anyway, back to work.
Another boring working day. Damn it. Time never... There I go. For the moment...
Okay, well, I went to the park with this one, but it played out the same scene as, like, them arguing, so I'm wondering, what would happen if I stayed in the office this time? That means Tanya wouldn't see me, that means she... Oh, Helen wouldn't get mad about me talking to this other woman,
I
so...
decide not to go to the park. After all, I don't think Tanya would ever hurt Helen. Maybe she just wants to see her better. The park is full of police agents, so Helen is safe in any case.
Yeah, and she got hurt when I was there, so...
Thinking about it further, I think attending a meeting between them would be quite an embarrassing experience. Yes, it's definitely better to stay in the office today.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Good
hi.
day, Luke.
Oh, hello, Professor Mark.
I am pleased to see that you don't have those strange visions anymore.
Oh yeah, this discussion. Okay, I'm back up to this part, and I'm gonna go with that she shouldn't know anymore this time.
Helen, you know I do it all for your sake.
What? Don't you dare go telling me that!
It's better if you don't know anything else.
You know, you're right. Why should I care? Since from this moment on, we are not together anymore.
No, wait!
Wait, she's here? And now you expect me to go back home peacefully as if nothing is the matter? And then what's next? Tomorrow night I come to your place and the three of us have an orgy? What else are you going to ask me now?
Calm down. You're out of your mind.
No! If you really loved me, you'd tell her to leave. Or you would have already been to the police station to report her.
Been there, done that. Didn't end well for me.
Helen, if you care about Luke or about yourself, don't even think about it.
Do you hear that? She's threatening you. She's threatening us. But you want to protect her? You're the crazy one.
She leaves, furious. Her reasoning works, though. Why am I still defending her if I don't even know what she wants from me?
Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, you're welcome, I guess.
Yeah, right, thanks.
I didn't want it to finish.
Tanya tries getting closer to me, but I push her away vigorously. Stop that! Damn it! You managed to do that in the end!
Sorry.
And now that you made me fight with Helen, what else do you want?
I just want your forgiveness and your help. Richard is very dangerous.
Richard?
Yes, Richard Meyer IV, owner of several multinationals, including nanotech. In a nutshell, your boss.
What? So you fooled me! You knew everything! You told me a heap of lies!
That's not true. I simply said that you shouldn't know anything. I didn't tell you any lies. I just didn't tell you the whole truth until now.
That's still lying. Ooh, okay, I get to do multiple things here. Okay, let's try running after Helen.
I'm going after Helen. And when I come back, it'll be better if you're gone.
Don't do anything stupid, Luke. I'll wait here for you.
I stop listening to her, and I run outside trying to reach Helen. I can't see her. She really ran away fast. There she is. Helen, stop!
What the hell do you want now?
I just want to explain.
No! What you're doing makes no sense!
Listen to me. She fooled me. She knew I worked for nanotech, and it's for that reason she entered my home. She wants me to discover who she is. Or better, what she is.
So what? Do you think it makes any difference to me?
I'm telling you everything.
Forgive me, Luke. I don't trust you anymore.
But why?
You lied to me about her. And who knows how many other things.
It's not true. I just lied about her to protect you.
Cut it out. Leave me in peace. I want to be alone.
Okay, but please know that I don't want it to finish like this between us. I love you.
Okay, well at least it's
Going.
slightly increased.
Bye.
Bye. I start heading back to my flat. I still don't know exactly what Tanya wants from me, but I understand that if I don't do what she wants, she won't go away.
Well, that was awkward.
Good day, Professor Mark.
Hello.
Any prog-
It's going. I've asked Luke for incredible. Y- y- Might w- that y- w- y-
So, what do you want to do?
As I told you, I knew you were working at Nanotech and...
Wait, there's one thing you must know.
That is?
Mark asked me to work for him. In a secret. I see.
And how did you answer?
I accept. Tanya, you are half robot and half human. Your skeleton structure is robotic, made of a metal alloy from military technology, and thus very sturdy. But the rest are human organs, and for this reason you appear to be a normal human being. Moreover, you can feel all the human's emotions, with some extras. Your senses are enormously developed, comparable to those of some animals. In order to build a similar technology, it takes advanced labs and great funds. That's all I managed to understand so far.
Yes. What you say makes sense. It's incredible, but must be true.
Yes, and nobody else must know this. I risk my career and my life if this information spreads.
Finally, I know something more about myself.
Yes, but there are still so many strange things. For example, your memories.
Yeah. But maybe you'll manage to discover something more in the days to come.
Yes, maybe. I'm off to bed now. I'm really tired.
Okay, I don't know if that was entirely different or not. Been a while since we had this conversation, so... Anyway, that was interesting.
I'll sleep here on the couch tonight.
Yeah, you do that.
Good night. After seeing firsthand what Tanya is made of, I mean, knowing that inside her there's that metal skeleton and those fake organs,
They're not really fake.
I don't really find her attractive anymore. I'm going to my office again. I'm nervous. I'm afraid that Mark or someone else at Nanotech is starting to suspect something is up. Maybe Helen was right. I should have called the police already and put an end to this foolish situation. I can't believe he really has corrupted every policeman in London. As soon as I enter, I have visit.
Luke, what's happening?
What? What do you mean?
I was just fired. Yeah.
Right, this one
Please.
is fine.
Calm down. Really?
Yes. Right at the
We're sorry.
Where?
Yes.
Luke? No!
I can't. I try. Damn it. I am.
Luke, Tom, we. So now
I.
that
Where did.
to it to
Please.
say it. Tell me.
I'm quitting.
You and shut. Be careful.
I immediately go outside, but I must think carefully about what to do next. I decide to take a look in the park. Who knows, maybe Tom went there. I check the most common spots, but find nobody. I wonder if I should keep looking. No. Indeed, the park is so huge that if he wants to stay hidden, it'll be impossible to find him. Better find another solution.
Oh, okay, that was slightly different.
I decide to go to the... Tom!
No, I need my job. I don't have people in my life like you do. You have Helen, but I have nothing else. Nanotech has been my whole life and, well, in exchange for my job, I had to tell them.
Wait, what? This is different.
Damn it, Tom! What did you tell them?
About Tanya.
Before I have time to react, 2 policemen are standing behind me.
Don't move or I'll shoot. Put your hands behind your back. Nice and slow.
Okay, I don't know what changed about this one, because I didn't mean to go to this one, but... Huh.
But
You're under arrest for aiding and abetting a wanted criminal.
Do you want me to read you your rights?
Shocked, I look over at Tom. He looks as surprised as I am.
Luke, I didn't mean for this to happen. Luke,
I mean, what do you expect was gonna happen?
Who are you? How do you know this man?
Maybe we should take him to the station too.
No. I don't know him at all. I was just leaving.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I can't blame Tom. Not really. It was my mistake, telling him about Tanya. At least I never mentioned she was from Nanotech's lab. Tom, he didn't know what he was doing. The fool.
Let's go. You're coming with us.
As the police drag me to the police station, I can see Tom watching in the distance. He's mouthing the words to something. I think he's saying, "Forgive me." The police station is surprisingly empty. I'm escorted into a private room and handcuffed to a chair. For a long time, I sit there alone. It's cold, and I can hear the rain falling outside. Then, finally, I hear the door open. Richard! Luke, you've disappointed me. And people who disappoint me tend to have unpleasant experiences. Think about this, Richard. You'll never finish your research without my help. No, you think about it. Your research is pointless now. We have Tanya, the prototype herself. Thanks to your friend, Tom.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
We can always take her apart, see how she ticks, and find out what makes her so strong. Does that bother you, Luke? Are you nervous? You should be. But for now, relax and get comfortable. You'll be here a while. In fact, with my influence, I'd say you're going to be here for the rest of your life.
Luke
Oh,
was
great.
totally lost. Broke, betrayed by his closest friend. And right when he was trying to help him. There can be nothing worse than this. Yes, there is. The thought of Tanya being tortured and cut to pieces to discover why she's so strong, so powerful. They won't stop until they will completely destroy her. Thinking about this, Luke couldn't stop crying. He thought about suicide, but deep in his heart, he was still hoping that Tanya somehow managed to escape and could come to rescue him. Unfortunately, that never happened. Luke ended his life in jail, in a small cellar, without any contact to the external world, never knowing what happened to Tanya, Helen, and Tom.
Man, well, another fucking depressing ending. Jesus fucking Christ.
I enter the police station, dubious about what to do. The experiments led at Nanotech's lab are illegal, so I could report them.
Oh, okay,
On the other hand, being an incredibly influential person, Richard could have bribed the top police officers to gain full control over the whole police force itself. I need to be careful of what I say.
okay,
Yes? How can I help you?
I'd loaded up my save for just after confronting Tom and whatnot before we went to the public gardens. So, okay, let's do this then.
I briefly explained to the police officer about the illegal experiments done in the secret laboratory. He seems rather dubious of my story.
Forgive me. You said that your name was...
Luke Black. I worked for 9 years as a lead programmer at Nanotech, and...
Very well. Wait here.
I get the feeling this isn't gonna end
I hear
well.
the noise of a hovercraft landing just outside the police station. From the sound, it seems like a very big one.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Yep.
disappointed me. Richard and a full team of robot commandos behind him. Damn.
Follow us, and don't try to play any tricks or you're dead.
My little bots. Always so kind, aren't they? Now come.
I get the feeling I'm gonna be dead either way, so...
I have no choice but to follow him. Damn. Does he own the entire city or what? I should have been more careful. They blindfold me and put me on Richard's hovercraft. I wonder where we're going.
A few minutes later... Oh, great.
What is this place?
Yeah, we're back here again.
Can't you imagine?
Mark! What happened to you?
They tortured me. They planted a cerebral implant in my brain to suck, to extract, to steal.
Mark! Oh no.
What's worse than seeing what your terrible future would be in just a few minutes? After Mark, Luke's turn was next. He was forced to sit in a chair where he was immobilized. And then, they sucked all his knowledge, expertise, and dreams out of his mind.
Oh, well. Finally got my turn to get my brain sucked out.
In only a few years, Nanotech's secret laboratories finally created Prototype 11, which was totally identical to a human being. Luke's brain was the first one to be used in such a prototype. Slowly, all of Nanotech's personnel was replaced by bionic creatures, giving Richard an incredible advantage over the competition. Since they were robots, they didn't need a salary, nor a rest. The only thing he had to find were suitable brains of skilled workers. He took over the entire world market of electronics in only a few years. Luke, or better, his brain, was able to understand what was going on. He was like a powerless spectator. He could directly see what his new body was doing. And yet, he couldn't do anything but obey the orders of his masters. And so it was, for the rest of his life, that in this case was an eternity.
Whoa, rip. Well, we finally got our, Robots Rule the World ending. Well, with Richard at the helm, but I don't feel good about that one. Okay, I remembered I'd saved here, so I want to see what happens if I say I feel broken.
You know, I'm really shocked by recent happenings.
And?
That's all. I'm really shocked.
Are you considering quitting?
Maybe.
I think you have the potential to be a valuable member of Nanotech's elite researchers.
Really? Thank you, sir.
Of course, you'll have to deny your social life completely.
As if I don't already know that. Well, yesterday I basically burned all my bridges with my longtime best friend and my girlfriend, so...
Excellent. But it's more than that.
What the hell? Excellent? This conversation is creeping me out.
You need to forget about making friends in the future as well. You're working on top-secret projects now, and it's hard to maintain confidentiality with friends and lovers. If I hadn't thrown away my social life, I wouldn't be in the position I am now. You want to be here too, right, Luke?
I mean, sure, why not? Not like I have anything else to lose.
The way he's looking at me seems more like a warning than a warm offer. I see. He's warning me about what will happen. I nod quickly, playing along with him. Of course, sir. I will concentrate on nothing but my job from now on.
Good. Let's get started. I have a difficult task today. I want you to help me finish this new prototype.
He leads me to a sterile surgery table where the prototype is resting. It looks like a cute young girl with brilliant red hair and a serenely innocent face. It's sad to see her lying there like she's dead. It's also really creepy. I'll do my tongue in each of the cylinders. As you can see, I stick each of these cylinders. We can eternal. You are correct. And now he takes another.
No!
Mark, Richard, Mark.
No!
Guards.
Stop where you are.
Oh, wait, this is different. Hold on. So yeah, I've done the I'm finally broken. I was just kind of skipping through this. Huh. Okay, interesting.
Julia steps in front of us, and she doesn't look very pleased. What?
Thank you, Luke, for not erasing my mind, my emotions, my feelings.
You didn't execute the imprinting, did you?
Mark actually looks a little bit pleased. I couldn't. I was going to, but I don't have any right to just override all her memories and feelings. I couldn't just turn her into a slave. Guards! Kill them all!
You fool. I might actually enjoy this.
I
Oh,
stare
hell
in
yeah.
awe as Julia makes quick work of the guards. Tanya was fast, but Julia, she's like lightning. In a mere blink of an eye, she demolishes the robot guards, leaving nothing but a pile of spinning gears.
You're too foolish. In my life, I was a psychic. When I entered this room, I had a vision of what you would do to the world. You're going to destroy humanity itself.
No! No, you don't understand! Richard looks around the room, feverishly seeking an escape.
Why don't we free all these people and put you inside one of the cylinders instead?
Ooh, that's actually a good idea.
What? No, wait! You can't! I order you to stop!
I don't have to obey you.
A few minutes later?
It's over now. But what do we do now?
I'll talk with the authorities and explain everything.
And what about this place?
Julia gestures to the room around us. This place is an abomination. We need to seal it off so that no one can ever find it again.
Luke, what we did in this laboratory, the things we've discovered can still be put to good use.
What do you mean?
We can still give people life. A good life. They tried to create robotic slaves here, but the idea behind it is still good. When I started this project, my hope was to be able to help people live longer.
But, as great of an idea as that sounds, I'm apprehensive about using this sort of technology.
Trust me. I know some very influential people. We could get plenty of funding, and together we can do it right this time.
Well, I'll think about it. Thanks.
What do I do now? I don't have a job. I don't know anyone. I don't know anything.
Whoa, calm down. I know it's scary suddenly being here again, but we can make this work. I'm sure Mark will be able to find a place for you here.
I could.
And I know someone who can help you. Her name is Tanya, and she's just like you. Julia wipes away a tear and sniffles a little bit, before looking at me with a grateful smile.
Thank you.
In a few weeks, Nanotech was transformed into a non-profit organization. The shareholders weren't too thrilled, but Mark managed to get all the funding necessary. Julia and Tanya became good friends, but Luke found himself immersed in his work, with no time for anyone, even Tanya. Eventually, she reluctantly left him, and moved in with Julia to live a quiet life outside the UK.
Aw, that's cute. It seems to be kind of bittersweet and happy ending.
Luke worked as a researcher for many years, making new discoveries and pioneering the field of bionic beings. At the age of 84, he refused to be transformed into a bionic being and retired, living out the rest of his days in Italy, one of the few places on Earth that had retained a normal climate.
Aw, that one was actually a nice ending compared to all those other ones we experienced. Okay, I was kind of looking at how to get some of these other endings because I kind of got a little bit stuck, but apparently when we're trying to get a hold of Tanya when she's in the bathroom crying, we can call the police.
Now I had enough of her. I pushed the police button. They're very efficient, and they'll be there within a few minutes.
Why did you do that?
Tanya comes out of the bathroom. She's half naked, and she's crying. Because you're strange. And I heard what you were saying.
You shouldn't have done that. I liked you. It shouldn't have ended this way.
What are you talking about? Ah!
What a stupid move, calling the police right at that moment. Tanya was kind to Luke. She killed him with a sharp hit on his carotid, so that he didn't even realize what happened. He did not suffer at all.
Well, that's great to
A few
know.
minutes later, the police arrived, but they didn't find anybody, not even the smallest trace of blood. When Helen and Tom learned about Luke's disappearance, they got desperate, but within a few years, they started dating, and they ended up getting married.
Well, good for them, even though they were still having an affair anyway.
And Tanya, what happened to her? Why did she take Luke's body with her? I can almost picture her, hidden in an abandoned house outside the city's protective dome, watching over Luke's body as an adoration.
Okay, that's kind of a
She is
disturbing.
content. Poor thing. Now she has someone all to herself, forever.
Okay, that was kind of a disturbing and creepy ending.
Helen.
What? You know, why should...
No, wait!
Wait, she's here? And then what's next?
Calm down.
No! Helen. Do you hear that?
She leaves, fury.
Thanks, Luke.
Yeah,
I didn't...
Tanya. Stop that!
Sorry.
And now that
Yes. That's...
enough is enough! I pushed the emergency button to call the police. What the? Where am
okay. I tried something a little bit different. So I said, Helen shouldn't know more and then decided to call the police. But where the hell am I now?
You're here with me, my love. You're safe.
I? Tanya? Why are we here? What is this place?
My old home. I finally found it again. We will stay here forever.
That's ridiculous. I'm going now.
Do as you want, but...
The rain. It has a strange color.
There is acid rain in this region. Very dangerous, I'd say. A little shower and in a few minutes you would be melted by the acid.
But what do you want from me? Bring me back. I beg you.
No, don't you understand? We're safe here, and you'll be happy with me. You'll spend the rest of your life here with me. You won't regret it. You'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Luke really spent the rest of his life in that forsaken place with Tanya. She took care of him completely. She gave him all her love. She artificially fed him through intravenous. She satisfied him in every way. In those first few days, Luke still thought about leaving. Then, almost hypnotized, he felt powerless and accepted his destiny. He spent many long days with her in that abandoned house. Sometimes, to break the daily routine, Tanya gave strange visions to Luke, in which he could live Tanya's past experiences, in another century, in another world, almost as if it was all a dream. Luke never understood how Tanya could do that. But at that point, he didn't care anymore. He was in a sort of limbo. And after all, he was safe, protected, so he had everything he needed. After all, that life, so grotesque and miserable, was still better than the regular life of a man in the 23rd century.
And that was also another creepy ending. Kind of reminds me of that movie Misery.